Alright, what is going on? So today I'm really be getting into another video discussing Palace Autumn 17, and I'd say I'm pretty excited for the season. I'm really going to be going over how good to the season be, what are we looking for, what are we not looking for, and really giving an overview of how good the season is, if it's decent or not. I will be showing you guys some items, so I'll really show a couple items, give my opinion, show a couple other items too that you guys may not have seen, but aside from all that, you guys will enjoy this video. Obviously, if you are new, don't forget to subscribe. You guys' support is always amazing, and I really just can't thank you all enough for that. It's just something that makes my day, and I really just can't thank you all enough. So if you want to do that, that'd be awesome. I do a lot of content like this, so if you're wondering about subscribing, that's what I do. And also, don't forget to drop a like, 15 likes to this video. Drop a comment below, tell me what you think, opinions, anything else you want to say, or really any helpful information. You guys can go ahead and drop that below in the comments. But anyways, I'm really going to get straight into this video discussing Palace Autumn 17. So let's get into it. Alright, so I decided for this video, I might as well go over all the heat items, or really the items I think are heat first, and then after that, I will then go over the items I think are okay or not so great. But really get started on that. So the first item I actually do want to discuss that I thought was pretty nice is the 3M crank jacket. Now, obviously, I believe it's a rain jacket, and obviously right here you have the Triferg right there, the Palace Triferg. Looks pretty sick. Obviously, got that nice orange colorway, and I like how the gray Triferg matches pretty nicely with that. It's 3M, so it glows in the dark. Obviously, you shine the light against it, it'll be reflective, and you guys will see it glow right there. So really getting into it, that's definitely the first item right there I would like to go over is definitely the 3M crank jacket. Pretty clean jacket in my opinion. Obviously, Palace is usually really good with their jackets, so it's definitely a good example of that. So let's get into the next item. Alright, the next item I would like to go over is the Blazed Palace Zip Bomber, and obviously this looks pretty sick. So basically right here, it just says Palace right here, it's embroidered. Really nice bomber right there, and basically it looks pretty clean. I like the gray colorway and how the logo looks really nicely on it, and also it runs along the back too. It's not just on the side right here, it also runs along the back embroidered, so that's definitely another clean item right there I want to go over right there. I like it in general. I'll probably try to cop this, I'll see. I like the style of it, so it's definitely an item for me. Hopefully it'll fit nicely, but let's get straight into the next item. Alright, the next item I will be going over is the Palace Rep Knit Crew Neck. Now obviously, I think this is a pretty cool item that's dropping. We'll have two colorways, sort of like a darker blue colorway and then sort of a grayish color. So basically the whole idea of it has Palace going all around it. And I think it looks pretty cool, like it has it going along the sleeves and everything. You guys are already seeing a picture right now, so you guys see the whole idea. I think it looks a lot like a Supreme Motion logo, because you know how the Supreme Motion logo has little lines in between the letters. I think it looks pretty close to that, so that's definitely something cool right there. I like the whole idea of this. I'll probably try to crop it, I'll see. Still not sure what colorway, but basically you see how there's different shades of colors on the whole crew neck, because that's how the letters are able to stand out on it. So really be getting into it. I'm trying to decide whether to cop the teal colorway or the gray one. I'll probably go for the gray one, really have to see, but basically when getting into this item, I think it's pretty cool. So let's move on to the final item. Alright, so you all pretty much already know we need to have a Triferg on this list. So here's a picture of it. I'm going to call this the Maximum Palace Triferg. Now obviously this is really sick. I'm pretty happy with it. I love the item in general, and really when getting into it, you guys can see it just says Maximum Palace right there on the front. And obviously in the back, you see I have sort of like a Triferg that's dissolving right there. Pretty sick right there. I'm loving it. Obviously something unique. And you know, I've shown you guys a lot of items from this drop that I really like and I really do enjoy. So really when getting into it, I'm only showing you guys like the items I really enjoyed so far. Obviously there's many other items that are good, but I don't want to show them all because that would take a really long time to make for an unnecessarily long video. So really when getting into it, I like the dissolving Triferg right there. Obviously you guys know I love my tees, and pretty much all the items I've showed you throughout, I will be trying to cop during the season unless they all drop at the same time. Then I'll have to start making decisions, and that will get a bit difficult. But aside from all that, I think it's a pretty cool Triferg. I like this behind it. Obviously, I will be trying to cop it when it drops. I hope it drops early so I can really try and get it, because obviously I'm going to be going manual for all my Palace, so really see. But now's the part of the video where we're really getting to the items that aren't so good, so let's get straight into that. Alright, so the first item I'd like to discuss is, I guess, sort of negative and not really a good thing to contribute to the season, is the Palace basically a hood. Now here's a picture of it. It's basically a hoodie, pretty much what it is, you guys can tell. But basically my only complaint with it is that it just doesn't look that good. Obviously it just says Palace right here in really small text, really small tag right here by the pockets, and obviously it just says Palace stitched on right here in the hood. And my only complaint with it is that it's really hard to recognize as Palace, and it doesn't look that good in my opinion, because it's just something really basic and generic that they're sort of dropping as just something to fill up space in my opinion, and I don't think that looks that good. It's gonna sit, and I don't think it's really gonna do well. So that's my only complaint right there, is that it's just nothing too special. And obviously when it comes to being a hypebeast brand, you always need to drop items that are special and very recognizable, and I just don't feel like this fits into that category. So really when getting into it, that's my only complaint with this item. So let's move on to the next one. Alright, so the next item I would like to discuss from Palace is the base, it's not the basically hood, it's the Alpha hood. So here's a picture of it. Basically Alpha stands for alphabet. As you guys can tell, it has all the letters in the alphabet right there, and in the center it just has the P that stands out for Palace. And a lot of people think this item's sort of cool and unique, but I have a problem with it. The only problem with it is that that it's hard to recognize as Palace for people that really don't understand the brand, and also it just seems a bit cluttered with shoving all the letters in there and just having the P in the center. So really been getting into it. That's my only complaint about it, is that it just seems a bit cluttered, and when you're wearing hypebeast brands like Palace, you want people to be able to recognize it as that, and I feel like it's a bit difficult for someone that may not understand what the P stands for, and that's my only complaint right there. It just seems a bit cluttered, and obviously the P is right there so you can tell it is Palace, but for someone that's really new to the brand and may not understand it, it may just look like a random hoodie with the alphabet all over it, and you're wearing it with some dope outfit, but they're just look at the hoodie and they're like, what is that? So really been getting into it. It's my only complaint. It's a bit hard to recognize as Palace. So let's move on to the next item. Alright, so the next item I literally am going to go over for a few seconds. Here's a picture of it. It's just Palace jeans. Now I don't get it because it doesn't say Palace really anywhere on it other than the tag, and it may be a bit overpriced too when it drops, and I'm not sure about the quality, so that's really the only thing I want to discuss here, is just why are they dropping jeans? I don't really get it. Like, I understand they usually drop jeans, but these are just sort of random, so really getting into it. Definitely not a good item that's dropping for the season, so let's move on to the next one. Alright, so I guess the final one I really do want to go over is the Palace Packer. Now honestly, a lot of people are probably going to go against me on this one, but I do not think this item looks good, and the following reason why I do not think the item looks good, you guys seeing a picture, is the placement of the Palace logo. And honestly, it's just sort of right here on the side, and I don't really like that placement. Like, why couldn't it be maybe here, down lower on the chest, or maybe up here, possible, move the zipper a bit, and maybe on the back too, because there's nothing on the back of the jacket either. No Palace logo, no nothing, just the jacket. So really been getting into it. That's my only complaint. Obviously it does have a bag that you pack it in, that's why I call it a Packer jacket, and that's really my only complaint. It does look comfortable and all that, so the quality is probably there, but I just don't like the placement of the Palace logo. Like, there's so many other places they could have placed it. Maybe they could have placed it here and on the back, but instead the back is plain and it's just sort of a random placement on the front. So really been getting into it. That's my only complaint with this item, is that the placement of the Palace logo is not really ideal, and they don't have anything in the back, so it just makes the jacket a bit plain. So really getting into it. I like the colorways, I like everything about it, but the placement of the Palace logo just sort of lacks. Alright, so right now I'm actually back in Charlotte. That's right, I filmed this video over 2 days, so hopefully you guys did enjoy it. Hopefully guys it was good. Really just give a quick overview of what I think. I think Palace Autumn 17 has a lot of potential if they drop the items at the right time, if they get hyped up enough, and if they do look good when they're presented. I think they will have a lot of hype behind them, and I think then the season will be good. But then if they just drop a bunch of bad items to start and then really just finish with bad items, then I think the season is a bust. I don't think it'll be good. But aside from all that, I think we have a lot of really good items that we have dropping, and I'm pretty excited for them. So I think the season has a lot of potential to be very good. But aside from all that, I just want to say thank you to everyone for watching this video. If you are new, please subscribe. We highly appreciate it. We just hit 900 in the channel. I really just can't believe it. I want to thank you all. It's an amazing feeling, and I just want to say thank you. And also, just want to say thank you for your constant support. Don't forget to drop a like. Should 15 likes this video as usual. That'd be awesome. But anyways, I just want to say thank you all to everyone for watching this video. Thank you for your constant support. Don't forget to drop a comment below. Tell me what you think about the season, any opinions or anything. But anyways, thank you all for watching this video, and hope to see you all as a new subscriber in my next video. Peace.